morning. I'm Epstein with the Morning Flash Update, and this update is for Tuesday, the 14th of May, 2024, and the time as we're getting on here just before 8 a.m. Central Time. So let's go right to the day's event because it's all about news. First, the National Federation of Business, the Small Business Optimism Index came out with a jump. 89.7. That's the first time this thing has jumped in a long time, and I mean a long time. U.S. Producer Price Index. So this is the first of a two-day event, and it's an important one. The price index came out up 0.5%. That's almost, 80% higher than the market was looking for. It's looking for up 0.3. Ex-food and energy, it came out 0.5%, more than double what it was looking for. Personal consumption was up 0.4. You see that in the retail sales below. And March PPI demand dropped from up 0.2 to down 0.1. Okay. Then we get the retail sales. These are the biggest numbers I recall in years, up 6.3%. That is big-time numbers. The consumers out there buying things. API numbers come out at 3:30 today. So when the first report came out, you took the Dow all the way down. You went to these lows. You went to lows across the board. Since then, the market has rethought it and said, okay, PPI isn't CPI. We can see that inflation is there. On the surface, my own take is this puts the Fed further back. People looking for a September hike, I think they're dreaming at this point, basis this. Could it happen? Yeah, you'd have to have crashes in everything going forward for the May, the June numbers, the July numbers, August maybe. You know, it could happen. Do I think it'll happen? No. Do I think CPI is going to come out strong based on this? Well, I don't think it's going to come out weak. So that gets to be interesting. But does it matter to the stock market? And the reason is corporate earnings are good. Corporations are expecting inflation, so the market stayed stable. You can see the inflation numbers grabbed hold right off the bat in the gold and the silver market. Copper's on a tear. I would not be surprised, I've said it in the evening, that you're at $5 before you know what's going on. The dollar initially dropped on the news, bounced a little bit, and foreign currencies certainly got hit, and they've all come roaring back to the upside. I shouldn't use the word all. The Japanese yen is still getting tested. I expect professional traders will test the Bank of Japan again. You don't let it go like this. I've been trading currencies since the IMM began. I remember trading on the floor with all that because I had a seat in my name, and it was an interesting time. As you can see what's going on through here in the soybean market, down a bit. Your grain market's going to be up and down depending on weather right now. Now, the crops coming in out of Brazil, smaller in corn and beans, so there were revisions this morning. You know that the wheat market's seen damage in Russia, but it's going to do one of these. Interest rates all over the board because nobody can quite get a handle as to which way they'll go. The initial reaction was a rally to higher rates, and it has since subdued itself. So how would I view the report to the PPI? Yeah, a yawn. I expected more with a hot number, not quite getting what I thought you were going to get there. Now, I'm going to write about this and a lot more in my complete futures research. Before you go, let me tell you what this is all about. My reports look just the way you're seeing them here. Every day, Monday through Friday, before noon, I write a full report that looks like this. A lot of bullet points, buy and sell recommendations, specific entry, exit, what I'm seeing. But the whole idea here is I'm leading you to thought processes. Then I back that up with my futures morning video that looks like that. I cover all these markets in the futures markets. On the weekend, Sunday night, I give you a report. I'll cover daily and weekly charts as well, by the way, with the weekend edition of these reports for my clientele. It works on all devices. Now, let me explain what it works. We give you free access to our QT Mobile. A lot of people just use that. I had one gentleman keep telling me, well, it's not working for me. I'm having this. I said, you got to move to an area where you get a good signal. Your phone can work. It doesn't mean your internet connection's working right. I go at times in the grocery stores. I have to find an area. I find safe areas that it'll work when I want to get an updated quote. It's just funny, but it's the way it works. And people go, well, what's going on? Your PC generally works just fine. But on our QT Mobile, it'll work on your iOS, your Android devices. You will get everything that I'm putting out here, including the videos that we are talking about. And the idea is to keep you up on the trade, to throw ideas at you, give you special reports, like I'll probably do one today on some of these markets. And then, how do you get it? All right. Just visit iraepstein.com research. If you have questions, you can call my staff. There's an icon up here. I'm going to repeat again. Monday through Friday, 11:30 to 12 o'clock report. Also in the evening on Sunday through Thursday night. Sunday through Thursday before 8 p.m. Central Time, a full written report giving you what I see. On the weekend, we cover the weekly charts for the longer-term trades along with the daily, and during the week, it's the daily charts and occasionally throwing in the weekly, looking for both the short-term and the longer-term. So I'm Ira Epstein. I do hope you join this. I think you'll find it to be, even if you just try it for a brief period, maybe it changes your idea about how you look at the markets. I'm Ira Epstein. You have a good day.